initially, let's come out of the gate. Formative upbringing, Kalamazoo. You're up from in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
And
I was born in Detroit. My dad moved around quite a bit, in fact, and I made a commitment to my constituents when I was first elected. Two things. Number one, I am never going to worry about getting reelected. I'm going to vote my heart and my mind. I'm going to represent you to the best I can. Not going to worry about a reelection. Now, will I campaign for one? Yes, but I expect you to rehire me if I'm worthy at the end of this 2 years. Elected 4 times in a row. Well, we have an interesting history, me and the city of Tucson. First of all, they hate people who won't sit down and shut up. That's what they want you to do.
Phoenix too.
Phoenix is the same way, but I'll deal with Tucson right now.
Sure.
It is a microcosm of the university mindset, the leftist mindset that thinks that everything is swimmingly well in countries like Venezuela because you have the elites, you have the people, the experts are running the country. To teachers who refuse to stop teaching critical race theory, for example. It's like, no, you're not doing that with my kid.
By any name.
I don't care what you call it.
Yeah,
if you teach my kid to hate himself and hate the people around him, you need to be fired as a teacher.
Yeah.
You need to be gone. You are engaged in what I believe is social terrorism. Because when you vote, that allocates power.
Right.
Power
and money.
Allocates money.
Yeah.
It's not about the money as much as everybody thinks it's about the money. It's about the power.
Sure.
That's why they are in absolute freak out mode right now. The worst thing you can do is send your kids to college. Have them get out of high school and work for a couple of years. Get some real life experience. Develop a trade, maybe. I see individuals who knowingly teach false information. 1619 Project, for example.
Oh my God.
It's utterly rubbish. New York Times has already admitted it's rubbish. Yet you have got these sycophants of the Marxist ideology teaching it as though it were fact. Right. And they are setting these kids up for failure. So you lied again. What we have now is an infiltration. I think it's an insurgency of every institution in America, from the courts to the bar to law enforcement, and primarily at the federal level, but we're even seeing at the local level as well and at the state level. But there's a group of people that are running around the country suing to have individuals removed from the ballot. I'm one of those people who is in court right now defending my right to be on the ballot. And they're claiming...
So you got all your signatures, you ended up on the ballot, legal, fair and square, and they're suing you to...
Now they're suing to have me removed from the ballot under the 14th Amendment, that I engaged, this is their quotation, by the way.
Seditious acts?
I engaged in insurrection. Okay, so the legal piece of that, we had our show cause hearing for dismissal yesterday. Judge has taken it under advisement. But the argument is this. I haven't been charged, haven't been convicted. There's this thing called due process.
Right.
And what they're trying to do is subvert due process.
Right. They're trying to persecute you for a crime for which you've never been charged or adjudicated.
In which they have no evidence of.
Right.
Okay.
So without even building a crime, they want to revoke your right to exercise your right as a citizen to run for office based on their opinion without any adjudication whatsoever.
They basically want to do what the Nazi Party did in the 1930s. In fact, my duty...
And you're obliged.
My duty to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of Arizona against all enemies, foreign and domestic, I take that absolute. That is the most serious thing that I have ever done in the public sphere.
And what are they going to sling about you? What are they going to tell?
Who knows?
You like aliens?
Who knows?
You have gay lovers in the closet? What do you got back there?
He was in Washington, D.C. on January 6th.
Were you in Washington on January 6th?
I went there on the 5th, came back on the 7th. I was there to deliver an evidence package to Paul Gosar and Andy Biggs so that they were equipped in the well of the Senate when they had to argue for Arizona.